Hello everyone, this is Reg with PaxAriaGaming, and welcome to part 2 of Expedition 33. Picking up exactly where we left off last time. We brought light to Jar, the character. He wants more light, and I'm guessing we'll get back to him at some point later. But for now...
Flares!
Survivors!
Hurry!
Okay, Lune, don't be rushing me. This is Spring Meadows, so we're continuing our exploration of Spring Meadows.
We can use that.
Nympictus, nice. We only have 3, so I guess we'll equip all of them. And Lune won't have any Pictos for the moment, unless I want to share one of these with her. I'm assuming we're going to be finding tons of these. I mean, if we are exploring successfully, of course. We're currently at level 3. Guessing by the time we get to the end of this video, we probably will be at a whopping 6 or 7. Reason why we're slow leveling up is because the first part of the first chunk of the first video that I did was mostly taking place in at the start of the game. It was prologue, so you're not going to gain a lot of experience doing prologue. It's really just more tutorial kinds of things. I'm guessing now that we're on the continent or in the world, we'll gain experience and level up a lot quicker. Okay, my dodges are okay, my parries are still not okay. But these enemies seem like scrub enemies, so they don't seem too bad. Got a new weapon?
Nice.
Okay. Right after I said I'd gotten better at dodging, I get hit twice. I guess he only really has one weak point.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, so those I should probably attempt to parry. instead of attempting to dodge. Okay, so after the first little boss fight that we just saw a couple of minutes ago, where I said, oh, I've gotten better at dodging and all that kind of stuff, I'm now disproving my own statement by getting clocked by these guys.
Feel the burn.
I need some health.
Danger.
I figured if I die, she can revive me at least once.
A storm is coming.
Okay, so he's a flying enemy, so I really can't attack him that way. Right, same thing with her, because he's just going to dodge. So, okay, well, there he goes. So you really have to shoot them. You can't attack them with any kind of melee thing.
Ready to evade.
Wow, I managed to dodge that twice.
Ice shatter. Chroma is flowing.
Okay, and the good news is that your partner or your whoever is in your party
This will be useful.
revives automatically at the end of the fight, if you're successful. Okay, we're going to come back to that bridge. I realize there's an item down below. It's a dead end, so let's just fight these guys, grab the item, and then go up and cross the bridge.
Let the ink flow.
At least he only hits one time.
Interesting.
Okay, now let's grab the item. There's one more guy back there. Let's see what we can do. She has 4, and at some point I'm going to change the powers that she uses. I'll experiment with different ones. Same thing for Gustave. Well, really, I don't have any Pictos that I can actually give her without taking one of the ones away from me. It just shows you how early in the game I am. I mean, you know, so I'm not overly concerned about it at this point. Item and an enemy. Of course, the enemy is probably going to bring 3 of his friends. 2 of his friends. Let's see. Okay. Of course. Wow. I actually managed to counter. And then didn't get a block or a parry. Or a parry or a dodge.
Chroma is flowing. I'm ready.
Sorry about that. Yeah, it's funny. This little guy. I'm still not queuing up on when to hit the parry button. But for some reason, it's easier with her than it is with Gustave. I don't know why that is. You know, I hit the button with her, and she effectively parries, and then with him, he gets hit right in the face. Ah. All right. That means we need to go back to Jar. Once we get to a flag. All right, yeah, we use the flag. We can fast travel back to him, or it, and then come back here. Spring Meadows, the indigo tree. Okay, we can upgrade as well. It was the abandoned camp. Hey buddy, we're back. We got your light.
What did it mean by light? Let's keep an eye out for other Nevrons like this one. We might learn something.
Okay, so maybe we're not quite understanding the paintress. Because this sort of makes it feel like she's not evil. Okay, so we may not be coming back to him. We'll just find another one and light that one. Okay, so I'm going to not exactly spread the wealth, because I think the little icons next to that has the weapon icon is really where I should put the majority of the points that I get. Doesn't mean I ignore, in her case, defense and agility. It just means I should probably focus more on those other ones. Okay, there's nothing I can do with this. Okay, she's got one I can use. Okay. So let's move on. We'll go back to, I think it was the indigo tree. And move on from there. Right.
Fuck. It's big. Fall back!
Putain de merde.
I think I've heard that before. This is my second attempt. I died the first time. Okay, so we need to shoot the shields. I guess you don't have to shoot them, you just have to hit them, but it seems like it'd be easier to just shoot them.
Feel the burn.
Okay, so the hand is not a weak spot, even though it's glowing. And I guess if it was a weak spot, the game would tell you it's a weak spot. That seems to be what's been happening. Nice. So seems like to make the fights a lot easier, being able to get those counters in is critical. I mean, you can still chip away without doing them. It's just it seems like the biggest chunk of health seems to get taken away with counters.
Get ready.
Ready to evade. Careful. He's building up chroma. Let us stay.
Oh my god. He's got like a zillion shields.
Feel the burn.
Problem with leaving the shields up is that you sort of waste a counter. You should just remove the shields first before you do those other big moves.
Let us stain them. I'll do it. Brace yourself. I'm ready. Danger!
Must fall!
Celebrate later. There'll be others. We should be safe up in the tree.
Yeah. Putain, nobody.
Wait, there's a message on the wall. Took mile to the weird corals. Head north, look for a door inside a hut.
Leia.
This doesn't make sense. Who would have written this? It sounds like an expeditioner, but everyone knows to sign their messages.
Yeah, but they might have been in a hurry.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like anyone on the team. What if it's a trap? The man on the beach?
It's a lead. Our only lead. Whoever this is knows Mael. We have to go.
No. Not yet. Protocol is to regroup at the rally point and wait 3 days. This message feels off. If it was an expeditioner, they would have stayed here. Everyone knows the protocol.
Right, but they may have been in danger. Maybe this location has been compromised. Things change in the field.
There's a reason.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
There's a reason it's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
Was our entire team dying part of that optimal result? Look, I'm going after Maya. Protocol also states, never move solo. I'll let you choose which protocol to break.
Well, that will help.
This will be useful.
I'm guessing this portal takes us to the next region of the game.
So, the message said head north to the
Oh no, it
weird
takes us
corals.
to
And a door in a hut.
the continent. Or at least, I'm guessing this is a like a way area. It's not really an area. I guess we can explore it, but I think it just connects to the other areas. So there's a compass, which is helpful.
It's been a long day. We should make camp.
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
We won't find Mael if we're
That
dead.
first little area was not the not the way to go. So, okay, we can camp. Maybe we should. You tell him.
I'm sorry about earlier. The beach was not your fault.
Okay, so I'm guessing at the camps
No, it
you
was.
can
I convinced
actually do
Alan
the
to
same
land
things you
there.
can do with the flags. You can rest. You can upgrade. There's no one to
We can rest a bit.
sort of upgrade our weapons, though. So I'm not
The moon
sure.
is bright. I want to keep moving.
Have you learned nothing from the beach?
No, I am not leaving Mael alone a minute longer than I have to.
But
Well, I'm
right now,
guessing
it's
that,
just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Mael your corpse.
Well, there's no one to upgrade
We
the
have to
weapons
think
now.
every step
Maybe later on there
through.
will be.
The man on the beach, you saw what he did.
And I guess
But
the
more than
camp is
that,
a place that
You
exists
saw his face.
outside of I don't think it's an actual single location, since you can camp anywhere unless it just ports you to the camp, and then you can go from the camp to fast travel back, I guess.
He must be what? 50? 60? Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message.
Lucien. Lucien died to save me. And Tristan. Margot, they all... I am not letting Mael die out here. I'm taking her home.
What? No, no, no! We have a mission!
Oh, fuck the mission! Fuck the mission, Lune! What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the paintress, just the three of us? My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if. When. We knew not all of us would make it. But we continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight, it's just Mael, she's...
Mael swore the same oath.
I know that!
She chose her life. You and I... Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
Any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe that? Do you still believe that? Do you?
I hope I do.
Fuck the mission. Really?
Sorry.
Okay, time to move on as we traverse this beautiful area. Okay, so we really want to go to Flying Waters. You know, when we first got here, it said go north, but that's not really north from where we were. This is kind of neat. Look at the map. Okay, got it. It's the underwater looking place over here. This will be an interesting biome. Flying Waters. Let's enter. I'm pretty sure we're not going to complete this region, but we can at least get a good running start on it. Okay, so we just act normal. We can breathe. We can move. But it looks like we're underwater. I hear whale songs. I see a shipwreck ahead of us. Okay, you're a fish. Well, not a fish. Little octopus thingy. I guess a little squid.
'68. Elodie's expedition.
You know the commanders of every expedition.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by a storm. Lumiere lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. A storm, at least.
All right, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Mael must be close by.
Okay. All right, now we have a little bit of exploring to do. We can go here, which I don't believe is the way to the objective because there are no lamps on the ground, but we will pick up
This will be useful.
this picto SOS shell. For some weird reason, I never equip them as soon as I find them. I always wait till I get to a save point, but you don't really need to do that. All right, we're going to treat the shipwreck as our North Star, so to speak. We have that. We don't have any enemies. Oh, paint cage. Okay, so we need to unlock the paint cage by shooting the, I'll call them keys for lack of a better phrase, but they should be sort of glowing just like the paint cage. And there's one. Yeah, they sort of, there's another one. They blend into the environment. And there should be one more. Right there. Okay. What do we get? Our first paint cage.
Interesting.
Okay. I don't know that that was really worth it, but we'll take it. Okay, so right, we have our first enemy.
Wait. Evron. Looks like a different species.
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Mael.
I'll do it.
Lune, watch out!
Take cover! Let the ink flow.
Get ready.
So my parry and dodges are still sucking up the place. Because that thing moves pretty quick, but I wonder if dodge would have been the play. I'm not sure. I'm guessing that as long as we're in this area, we're going to be seeing a lot of them. Okay, we're up to level 5. My guess was when we started at level 3, we'd be up to level 7 by the end of this video. And now that we're out in the world, I think we're going to be encountering quite a few more of these various enemy types. That's the way forward because that's got the lanterns on the ground. So we want to make sure we do everything else before we go there. Oh well. Now we got 2 of these fast guys. least I dodged one of his moves. Dodge that one. Dodge that one. Okay, got rid of one of them.
Ready to evade.
Oh my god, I'm really gonna have to learn how to parry these guys.
A storm is coming. Feel the burn.
This will be useful.
Okay, marking shots. Definitely one we want to use. Okay. What do you want to bet? There are more enemies in here. This guy's carrying around a mine. Okay.
Let us stain them.
Okay, I'm learning. Flying enemies cannot be meleeed. You have to shoot them. And at some point in the future, I will learn how to dodge or learn how to parry,
Those mines.
or both.
Be careful.
Okay, I think you have to wait for the combat to actually begin. You wonder what I'm trying to do. I was trying to dodge, actually. Like I said, I don't think you can dodge. I think you have to parry those. Okay, well, I managed to dodge that one.
Interesting.
Okay, see if you fight enough of these guys. Yeah, if you find enough of them, I think you do learn how to deal with them, which is what I think is beginning to happen. So the burn effect does seem to take their health, although it doesn't look like you can see it happening. That's just too easy.
We can use that.
Yep, I knew it. I didn't even get to see what it was. I knew we were going to get attacked. Okay. Alright. Nice.
Get ready.
Alright. Every time I think I'm getting better at the dodges, I don't. Okay, at least it was short. You can't really, it's hard to assess whether I'm getting better at this or not. There's some moments I feel like, okay, I got the parries, I got the dodges, I got the counters, and then other times when I just feel like I'm missing everything. Okay, just so you... Oh, maybe it is main path. I was going to say, just so you know, we're not yet on the main path again, but I see the lantern, so I guess we are on the main path.
Over there. A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
Interesting. Out in the middle of this little watery area. I'm just circling around to make sure there's no loot back here. Aha, there is loot.
This will be useful.
There's chroma. Okay, so now we're gonna go in. I know there's a... What's that noise? Okay, we have a cutscene coming.
Look, there's a door inside.
Seems empty. Let's go. Someone lives here. Where are we? This is...
This is different. Okay, we're going to... Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to save, and then we're going to explore the manor. Oh, nope. We're going to rest, We're going to upgrade and we're going to learn skills. And then we'll explore the manor. I don't remember skipping an opportunity to level her up, so I must have at some point, since she had 6 points to use instead of 3. Okay, I don't have much I can do here. Okay, I have some choices over here. Again, I'm just unlocking these. I haven't experimented with changing any of them out yet. Okay, we can install some Pictos for Lune. We now have 7 of them, so I'll take the marking shot and give her maybe burning shots. There's another skill that I can equip too when I get it. You can have 6 skills equipped at once. Basically, so it looks like 3 primary and 3 secondary. So we're going to give her burning shot. I can see this getting really, really crazy if the number in your party actually grows to more than 2 or 3. The managing this is going to be crazy. And it's too early in the game to know which ones are the best ones. I suspect that there are people out there who've already done content saying these are the X number of best Pictos and best skills to have. I haven't looked at any of that. If I run into a struggle with it, I probably will look at it. But right now, it's all about exploring. Okay, so looks like upstairs is the only place to go. And since there's a save point here, I'm guessing that I can come back here at some point if I need to. It sort of looks like a place we have to come back to. It's just interesting. There's just too much going on. Aha. Definitely coming back. This is a locked door. There's an open door down here. There's another locked door here. Oh, that Mael.
Mael?
Gustave? Are you real? Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here. With him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
Okay. Frightening looking fella.
How did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
I thought he was friendly. Why are you blocking the door?
Again. We just trained earlier. All right. But this time I have backup.
Okay. Okay, jump like that. And then hit counter. Big damage.
Let us stay.
The marking shot.
Feel the burn.
Immolation. Not as much damage as I thought. Okay, I sort of missed the counter on that one. Okay, so you gotta do this pretty quickly. You jump, and as soon as you see the R2 thing, you hit R2.
A storm is coming.
I hope those little hints keep showing up, because otherwise I'm not going to ever remember that. Again, wow. I did tone the music down a little bit, as you can tell. It's a little bit overwhelming in the fight scenes. So it's like, okay, I love the music. Awesome.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
Okay. Okay. So we're likely going to see the curator later. All right, let's go back out into the flying waters.
We should go to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Is that a gestural?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Noko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Noko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more gestrals like you? I'd love to meet them.
Noko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune,
I know. Don't have time for detours.
yeah, we need to get to the paintress.
There's another sea between here and the paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
This reminds me so much of Star Wars type characters.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more gestrals.
Okay. It's probably a whole village of these things. Okay, so the Gestral is a merchant. I don't know whether any of the other ones we meet will be merchants, but this one is a merchant. So I don't think we've spent money on anything else, so we probably are going to want to buy something. I'm just taking a peek around to make sure that I didn't miss anything on this side of the house. Nope. I see the expedition flag over there. Let's go activate it, although I guess we don't really need to because there's one right inside the manor. We'll do it anyway. Noko's hut. Oh, okay. We get points just for the little stint that we did inside the manor. Okay, I say we fight the merchant. And since I'm the highest level, I'm not going to make the ladies fight.
So weak. Take him down.
Okay, so let's see what he's got to. Oh my god. And of course, it's expensive. Okay, exposing attack. Well, we went through the process of fighting him. Let's buy it. Base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. Okay. Alright. Thank you, buddy. Is he gonna come with us? Okay, well, I didn't really need to do that since I was still at full health, but I'm so used to topping off my health in some of these games that it's such an automatic thing. But they do respawn enemies, and since we were in a safe place, I wasn't too worried about it. Alright. Let's go.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
Well, that will help.
Okay, hopefully we don't have to fight whatever the hell that was.
Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
Okay. Interesting. So I guess these enemies aren't really hostile unless you approach them. Or maybe unless they see you, I'm not sure. Okay, so 2 of them. He's got a weak spot. Let's just take those out immediately. I keep shooting at the bright spots like they're all weak spots. I don't think they are.
Let the ink flow.
Okay, that's a good AoE.
Parry it!
My timing totally sucks.
Mael, look out!
Okay. I guess if I get beat to death enough times in this game, I'll learn. Okay. Let's try Spark.
Let us stain them.
Okay, I can't really use any of these. So it's just a regular attack.
Guard up! On guard!
Take him down.
A new weapon. All right, of course, we're going to give her a new weapon. I wonder if it makes sense to level these weapons up at a camp if we keep finding a bunch of new weapons. And I think if you level one up, I think they all level up in your inventory, I think. That would be nice. There's one less thing to worry about in terms of managing your equipment and items and things like that. All right, we're gonna go off. Did we do that side already? Yeah, it does get a little bit confusing when you're trying to find every nook and cranny in this game. We know that's the way forward. And we know that the ship in the middle was our sort of North Star. We have that guy over there. And we have a guy right here.
Lune, what's up?
Brace yourself.
Get ready.
All right. Okay. I was going to say that was the guy that's impossible to dodge. Took one of them out. The one that's almost impossible to dodge. And oh, that's right. You can't do that with these. You have to actually shoot them.
feel the burn.
Let's dance.
There seems to be a little bit of a visual cue of when to parry. The screen sort of pulls in a little bit. My guess is if you're going to use that visual cue, then you need to learn that. If you're not going to use the visual cue and you're just going to learn how to parry right, then good luck. But I think it looks like there's a bit of a visual cue as to when to parry. I hate these guys.
Watch out!
I don't know about that one. We're gonna blow up your mine. See your weak spot. It's just gonna be. I don't know why I keep looking for that. It's just after you shoot, it should just be a regular attack. Of course, attack the ones that's not flying would be better. Same thing, should just be a regular attack.
Parry it!
Let's see. Yeah, the screen does something. I'm not sure it's. It's a little bit of an adjustment, like it pulls in and pulls out, but I'm not sure. It'll take me a while to sort of commit that to memory if that's the way it's going to work.
I'm ready.
Very good. What were you hiding back here?
Nice.
Recoat. We haven't used any of them. We have a little portal thingy here. And a little something here. Diminutor. Yeah, if I'm controlling Gustave, I'm not necessarily just going to attack anything that I see. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and find a mine to give him. Or give it. And then we'll see what happens. Hopefully he won't use it, or it won't use it against me, but let's look around. I think this is sort of a dead end as well, so at least I think. We definitely can't go that way. We can climb down. Looks like we can jump across. I wonder if Lune could fly across, or hover across, or whatever she does. I don't know whether she could, because she's always low to the ground, so she can't really go up. And I'm guessing if she tries to hover across here, she's actually just going to hit the ground. But apparently not have any fall damage, so... Although, I don't know what happens in this little area. Okay, I think he needs a running jump. I don't think he can just jump that. I think the item we need is over there. Yeah, it was as I thought. You can't just jump off. You have to run. I did fall off. And then had to go back and start that part again. Okay, so...
This will be useful.
Intact mine. There we go. So we're going to take this back to the diminuer. Yeah, when you fall, when you run off and you don't jump to the other side successfully, you just end up down here. And you just climb back up. Okay. Alright, buddy, we're back. Here's your mine. Don't attack us.
It said something.
Ah, okay. Gave us a new weapon for Lune. That was worth doing. Oh, definitely worth doing. All right. Pretty good. All right, that was worth it. Now let's get back to our normal path and follow the path forward. And we'll probably end in the next section. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I had a feeling we weren't going to be able to get through all of this region. So I wasn't really all that worried about it. We're at an hour and a half, which really equals more like 2 hours and 15 minutes worth of recording. What do you want to bet there's an enemy in here? Which is a good way to sort of put a bow on this episode.
It's forging something.
Okay.
So they have intelligence.
What is that? Whatever it is, we're going to end up having to fight it. Or maybe not. Nope, nope. Oh, it's an item over there. You're wondering why I didn't do first strike is because it doesn't look like it does any damage to them. I may be wrong about that. I have to sort of look into that. You take away shields. Maybe the first strike removes the shields. I don't know. So we take away the shields and then we attack. 109. Not a lot of damage. Use immolation. Does more damage. And now we have to see if we can parry. I guess that thing is the Pictos working, although it didn't really save any of my health. Let's hit the weak point. 411, nice. Big difference between 411 and 19. An enemy sounds like he has like asthma or something. All right. Healed her 30%. Okay, just attack. attack, because once I keep doing that. I know once I fire the 3 shots. Shell is a buff that reduces by 20%. Alright, wow, that was too quick. Let's try Earth Rising.
Take cover.
Okay, the other one was shielded. I don't know. Oh well, no skill to use, so let's just do an attack.
Gustave, don't die!
Okay, I jumped at the wrong time. And it didn't tell me to jump, so I guess it wants you to learn on your own. This is still pretty early game.
Please survive!
It's powerful to allies.
Finesse and grace.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to do more damage than I'm doing with some of these enemies. Okay, so the melee does more damage than the shooting. The shooting, however, I think more easily removes the shield and certainly takes care of the flying enemies.
Feel the burn.
So it's really situational as to which one you're going to use. Alright, we have the Crueller's weapon. Crueller Ram. Let's immediately equip that. So hopefully it's better than the weapon I have. Yep. It's got an ice element to it. I need to heal everybody. And let's grab this item. And then we're going to, let's see what this is.
An advantage.
Chroma Catalyst. And then we're going to move to the next expedition flag and then stop at that point. And we will pick up from exactly where we left off, where we leave off in the next episode. Yeah, this isn't one of those games where I would play offline. We can do some upgrading. And the reason I say that is because other than exploring, which you can certainly do, I think part of the whole fun of this game is exploring. So if I cut all of that out and only show the battles, that wouldn't make sense. To just have fights, because you wouldn't, I don't know, I wouldn't find that fun, just watching a bunch of fights. I mean, unless it's a mix-up at the end. But, you know, I like the story. And so I indicated in episode 1 I was going to find everything and explore everything. And that's what I'm going to do. So everybody seems to be a decent level for where we are. And when we come back, we're going to continue with Falling Waters. We'll probably be able to finish it in the next episode. I'm guessing we're probably, since we found Mael, I believe that's the reason for coming here, we're probably halfway through, or a little bit more than halfway through Falling Waters. So we'll finish Falling Waters in the next episode, and perhaps start the next region, or if we go back to the continent map thing, fight some of those enemies that appear to be non-hostile. I think you do that and you're able to level up your weapons faster. I also think that you can level up your weapons at the camp if the curator is there. So I think that's his purpose. But in any case, thank you guys for joining me in I keep calling episodes, in part 2 of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Fun game, I'm loving it. Bear with me, I'm one of these completionists. If you like that, then hit the like button and comment and subscribe. That would be helpful. So thank you guys. I will see you in the next episode. Uploads every Tuesday and Friday. All right, take care. Bye. Reg, out.